What is up, everybody, and welcome to Rush, one of the Vengeance DLC maps that you will find in the Vengeance DLC pack for Black Ops 2. And we are having a look at Rush here. So, what is Rush? Well, Rush is meant to be a paintball map. I mean, you're seeing in some of these like overlooks of the map now that it's based in a paintball arena. And the idea behind this map is brilliant. I mean, coming up with a map that's inside a paintball arena is pretty well thought of. And now you're going to see some gameplay of that. Me using an MSMC. My attachments on it, I believe, are quick draw, suppressor, fast mags. And I'll be using flak jacket, toughness, scavenger, and dexterity. So there's the class if you guys want to use that. But about the map, we're here about the map, aren't we? It's a paintball. Paintball. I love paintball. It's a paintball map, based in I think it was Georgia, USA. Doesn't really matter where it is. It's a paintball arena, and this is the smallest map that has been released as part of this DLC. And when I see small maps, I'm thinking, oh no, not another small map. We've had so many small maps as it is. I mean, you've got Hijacked, you've got Nuketown, Studio, Standoff could be another one, you know, all these kind of small maps. But this one is really about sort of like, I'd say studio size, but it's a very small map. You'll notice it almost straight away when you play it, or even see it in the gameplay. So we got a very small map. It's the smallest map in the DLC. Because it's so small, SMGs and shotguns are the best class to use. Now, on other small maps like Hijacked and Nuketown and Studio, you can still use things like an assault rifle, not an SMG, a sniper rifle, or a LMG. You can use, you know, the longer range classes still on these maps. But when you play this map, if you're using an LMG, an assault rifle, a sniper rifle, you are at a major disadvantage. There is really no sight lines. There is no real part of the map where you are going to excel with an assault rifle. I mean, you might get away with it in the paintball actual arena to my left as you watch the gameplay inside. But that is such a small portion of the map. It's probably about 5% of what the map is, and it's kind of like the classes are pointless. So I'd recommend an SMG or a shotgun by far. If you're not using, say, an assault rifle, LMG, or if you're using one of them, you're at a major disadvantage. So put on the SMG or a shotgun, you're going to just dominate the battlefield, and this game's just going to be yours entirely over. Now, I don't mind close quarter maps as long as they are what I call controlled. And this, unfortunately, is not one of them. And what I mean by controlled is the spawn system. For me, what should come first is not the map, but the spawn system. The spawn system should be the first thing that they think about. They should make them come up with an idea for a map, maybe like this one, and they should think, okay, so we're going to do this map, but what's the spawn system going to be like? Is it going to be one of these stupid spawn systems where people are going to spawn constantly behind each other or in front of each other, or is it going to be just stupid little things where the gameplay is just going to be terrible? And I find that with this map, the enemies are just going to keep spawning around you. It's like you'll kill the enemy, you won't even have to have attack insert, and he will spawn literally around the corner from you and kill you about 80% of the time in this map. I mean, you get that occasionally in the other maps, but I mean, this map with the spawn system is just absolutely ridiculous. So bear that in mind when you play this map, that the spawn system is just going to be all over the place. And yeah, I mean, I like playing these like fast games and stuff. I mean, I enjoyed playing this game, but there is sometimes a limit on how much or how ridiculous a map can be, and this map just does take the biscuit a little bit. So that is the map in general. I'm going to give the map a 4 out of 10. The idea behind it is good. I like how it is dominated just by an SMG and shotgun, because it opens up just gameplay for those two. which is, you know, pretty good. I mean, you can use anything else, but you'll be at a major disadvantage. The overall 4 out of 10, just because it's too small for Black Ops 2. And I've also heard that it's in Ground War, which is just even more ridiculous. So, if that is true, then my goodness, I'm never going to be playing that. Anyway, let's get on to some tips about this map. If you've not played it yet, or you're not sure how to play it, use an SMG. I mean, use a shotgun if you want to, but the SMG is just going to be the most powerful thing on this map. I mean, you're seeing it here in the gameplay. I'm using this MSMC. Use a submachine gun that you're comfortable with. The MSMC is a very good choice. The Scorpion's not a bad choice either. I have used that on this map before, and because it's sort of like real close quarter stuff, you can do pretty much some work with that. But if you are going to use an SMG or anything really, I would recommend using a suppressor. Because this map is so close quarters, you're going to be on top of people constantly. And because you're going to be on top of people constantly, you're going to need that sort of surprise attack on your side. And if you got a suppressor and you're starting to, and you just use the flanks, you know, and just play it right, you're going to play this map and you're just going to own everybody. And the other tip I can give you, along with the suppressor as well, is stick to one part of the map. Say, for example, at the beginning of the gameplay, I was in the area near Sea Domination, which is near the entrance to the gift store, or whatever it is. And I used that to my advantage, and I stuck around that area, and I switched between the two. Use that to your advantage. A little bit later on in the gameplay, I was on the other side of the map, sort of more towards the centre, switching between, you know, some of the entrances into the actual paintball arena. Use little tactics like that. You don't want to be running around in different areas all the time. You want to be more sort of patrolling an area, and then you're just going to absolutely dominate the battlefield. But guys, thanks for watching. This has been some Rush gameplay. A little bit later on today, you're going to be seeing all the other DLC maps, and the next one I'm going to be uploading is going to be Cove. So, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.